All right, so hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to our 12 Days of Meditation Magic. I'm Tania, and I'm the founder here at Museflower Retreat Spa.
I am Susanna, and I'm a visiting practitioner here at Museflower Retreat and Spa.
Yes, thank you. All right, so we are here on our day 8. Which is all about strength. And again, just to remind you, if this is the first time you watch our 12 Days of Meditation Magic, it's a series of, for 12 days, obviously, we are bringing you, a meditation. Easy one that you can always, do at home and to hopefully to help discover more magic in your life. Sorry, suddenly stuck in my mouth. So it's more magic in your lives to see the extraordinary in the ordinary, and also, to inspire you, maybe hopefully to just start experience different type of meditation, the benefits of meditation. Hopefully you get to experience that as well, and maybe inspired to start a regular meditation practice at home. All right, so today, day 8 is all about strength. I did type a little bit something in the description, and it's because it was inspired by Susanna. So just quickly, actually just, half an hour, Susanna actually was not feeling so well. And but the strength here is, it's not, she didn't push her through, she healed herself within this 30 minutes and now she's totally fine. But this, the strength is knowing when to.
Thanks also to the ginger tea that you made for me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, strength is not about, here today we're not talking about physical strength. It's not about, being tough and I have to tough it away.
Yeah.
But it's more about this inner strength and, resilience, for example. I know Susanna's going to add more to that, but to me, when I think about strength or inner strength, it is the resilience. It is, knowing when to say no, knowing when you need to take care of yourself, knowing when you need to stop. Sometimes that is more scary than, it's easier to keep ourselves busy doing things than to say, I need a break. That's taking some strength and courage to say that. And, strength is, keeping your heart open and, continue to, just to love, even though no matter what happened in the past. That is also strength. There is inner strength, of course, combination with all the things we have talked about in the past, the faith, the patience, starting with just patient, trust, which is coming in a few days. Courage, for example. So all these kind of come in together. Yeah. So Susanna, you're going to talk a little bit more about strength as well.
Yes. And I would like to go after what you said, because strength is not just the demonstration of power, of physical
muscle
strength.
I have none.
It takes strength to be able to say no. It takes strength, inner strength, to be able to say, just a moment, I want to take some time for me. It takes strength. So this is that kind of strength. And when we use that, when we basically adopt that or recognize that kind of strength in our life, then we can also find out that we have physical strength to move forward. So it is really, it is really a good combination of that. And for this, today, to talk to you about strength, I went back to one of my great passions, which is tarot cards, and specifically Le Tarot de Marseille. And the introduction about the strength today is that important thinkers of the past, I would say Plato, I would say Aristotle, I would say St. Thomas of Aquino, they came up with some definitions and some important virtues. They defined 4 important virtues for us in our times. And the first one is prudencia, or caution, or wisdom, represented by la papesse, or the high priestess. This is prudencia. Then the second one is justitia, justice, righteousness, symbolized by the card, the justice, la justice. Then there is temperantia, or self-control, temperance, meditation, symbolized by la temperance. And last but not least, and it's also the topic of the day, fortitudo, which is la force, the strength, or courage also. In Latin language, there are many words that can describe strength. One is vis or robur, which is the physical strength. And then there is the fortitudo, which is the sort of strength of character. And there are many, as you observe the cards, there are many details that this woman and the beast, which could be identified with a lion, they have in common. And the lion's hair and the woman's hair are very similar. So the energy of the lion, which is the lower nature, and the energy of the woman have merged. They are together. She is basically taming the beast, but she doesn't very look worried to me. She doesn't look scared. She's like, okay, what's next? So it's that inner capacity of being sure of who we are and what we feel, and then we can move forward. When you were talking before and you said something that I haven't thought about, but it makes total sense with the card. If you can observe, the hat is shaped in the form of an 8, which we know is the symbol of infinity. And today is the 8th day,
That's true.
which is the symbol of infinity. So how could we get an infinite strength? That infinite courage. We've been talking about courage already, which is the capacity to act from the heart. And it's also the capacity to be connected with the upper realm, with our infinity and with our higher self. I find this card very beautiful. And what I like is that we shouldn't neglect this part of ourselves, like the animal part of ourselves, because it is, we can tame that part. We shouldn't be afraid of that part. Is the part that can give us strength, the capacity to move forward. I don't want to give you many more details because this is going to be part of the meditation, but I want you to focus on her feet, on her foot actually, which is very well grounded. She's barefoot. Actually, she has, sorry, I tried to keep it as still as possible. She has 6 toes, which is the be grounded and be even more grounded. So how could we put more groundedness, if I can say that, in our life? And if the strength, and this is part of work that comes from one of my mentors. He doesn't even know that he's a mentor, but I just decided that he's one of my mentors. Alejandro Jodorowsky, who did a great work about the tarot, and specifically Le Tarot de Marseille, these tarots here. He made a great work. If you are interested in tarot, by the way, I know this like a little OT. If you are interested in tarots, please find his work. Is absolutely amazing. And if the strength could talk, she would say, I am the dark force that ascends inside you toward the light. Like a tree, I splay my branches toward the sky while burying my roots in the earth. Nothing scares me. I am the beginning of creation. Which could be the definition of the strength. Like when we want to start something, when we want to start creating something, we need a lot of strength to make it happen. And I'm not talking about physical strength. I'm talking about the strength, the inner strength, that inner combination of courage, of determination, of trust, of faith, that can build that core of strength that will help us in building and creating something new. So my meditation today for you is a meditation meditation based on that, based on this card. And it's a meditation, it's based on free association. So in a moment, I will ask you to grab pen and paper, unless you have it already close to you. You light up your candle, and
It's gone already.
it's gone. Okay.
We had one, but it's gone.
The candle is gone, so imagine that there is a beautiful candle light here. You light up your candle, unless you've done it already. You grab pen and paper. And while Tania will be our music provider today,
Yes.
I would like to say hello to Rungsima. Thank you. Hello.
Yes, thanks.
Sorry, I didn't wear my glasses.
No
so,
worries.
okay, hello, Rungsima.
So thank you, Rungsima Singh.
Thank
Probably
you
hi
so
from
much.
Bangkok. And we forgot to mention, definitely, sorry, if you want to leave any comments for us, where you're saying hi from also, or, just how the theme of strength, kind of unfolds in your day today. And you're welcome to, after the meditation, you'll see, if you want to leave some comments about the meditation, what messages you got through the meditation, feel free to do so. All right, so back to Susanna.
So Tania will play the drum for us.
Yes.
And what it's basically this meditation is about, I will hold this card in front of the camera like this.
And I'll probably move there so I don't distract
and
people.
Now and in a moment I will ask you to start looking at the card, to observe the card, and whatever detail, whatever part of the card gives you this, interesting. Or maybe you can come up with a question. Like, for example, what are these details here inside of the hat? Or maybe you will notice many more details. I think that this is the best part, like that. Whatever you notice of this card that will hold a particular meaning to you, you can write it down on your notebook. It could be an insight. It could be a thought. You observe that, and by free association, you say, okay, I've just noticed that she has a beautiful blue dress. And blue dress, okay, let me write down. Why is my attention got caught, by the blue detail? What does blue represents to me? So any detail that looks interesting to you, and you can write it down, and then there's going to be the second part of the meditation. So,
okay,
let's
get
get ready.
Out so you can be more centered.
Okay, thank you. And let's have a sip of tea.
So grab pen and paper.
Grab pen and paper, please. And before we start, I'm asking you to close your eyes for a moment and to take one deep breath in through the nose and out from the mouth. Second one, in and out. And a third breath, in and out. And you can ask yourself and your inner sight to support you for this exercise. Now you can open your eyes and you can observe this card. We will stay this for 3 minutes and take note of anything that grab your attention. put your pen down. You can close your eyes again. You can give thanks and say thanks to your inner sight and intuition for all the details and all the insights that it provided you. And we take one deep breath in through the nose and out from the mouth. One more in and out. And the last one in and out. And at your own time, you can gently open your eyes. Okay, now let's do some space. So Tania is back.
Sliding back in.
Thank you, Tania, and thank you, Tania's drum,
Thank
for
you.
this beautiful rhythm that gave us strength and a sort of a very good vibration. Last night I had a vibration and sound massage, also sound massage with Tibetan bowls and the importance of vibration. Yeah, we couldn't emphasize that enough. And thank you for those beautiful vibrations.
Thank you so much.
And how went this meditation? How many details? And of course, you can do this again because you can watch the video again as many times as you want. And maybe you notice that maybe next time, if you want to try it and do it once more next time, you will find different details probably. Or you will go even deeper and you can decide, maybe if you like, you want to start maybe covering part of it and just start exploring this. How many details do you see here? And then you want to do this. How many details do you see here? And so on. And so every part of the card is really full of many details and that can provide us a lot of insights about our inner strength. That capacity, that combination of courage, of temperance, of wisdom that will make us able to move forward in life. And this is also the tip of the day. And the tip of the day is that you can look at the card and you can look at your notes, and on all of those insights that you wrote down, you can choose one, and you can find yourself ways on how to bring that detail, to manifest that detail in your everyday life. For example, if the first detail that we notice is the color, as I mentioned, the color, the blue dress, and we could write down blue dress, color blue. How is blue important to me? We know that blue is the color which is traditionally associated with the fifth chakra, which is the chakra of communication. And maybe we could say, okay, how can I better communicate? How could I put more strength in my communication to myself, and for others? Or maybe the color blue, I look at the color blue, I said, okay, this gives me calmness. How could I bring more calmness to my life? What areas?
I was going to say, or wear blue. Like the message is like, okay, maybe I will wear some blue and then.
Or I will wear some blue. Yeah, this is, I was very much into the meaning, but of course, could also be, I could wear more blue.
But it helps with the communication too.
Yeah,
The color
yeah.
is a vibration too. Color is vibrational healing too, everybody. So
in Thailand, we have this beautiful plant, butterfly pea tea, which gives a beautifully blue tea. And that could be, how could I drink more blue, more calmness, more patience. What are the words that I associate with blue, for example?
Yes.
I could wear more blue. Yeah, that's a good tip.
Just thought it's funny.
And of course, this is a sort of a disclaimer because this card represents a woman taming a lion. Of course, the tips of the day, they shouldn't involve any action against animals or any actions that could harm ourselves or anybody else.
Yes.
So, because it could be I have the strength to reach that goal by destroying my enemies or my competitors. No, that is not the, let's say, the purpose of all these meditations.
It's strength with wisdom. I think
Exactly.
that's what you said.
Strength
Yeah.
with wisdom,
Like you
with
said.
respect, and it is okay. We might have competitors in life, and how could we achieve our goal with the inner strength that comes from calmness, that comes from wisdom, instead of kill them all, which is not the purpose of this meditation.
Exactly. And it's also coming from a place of love. I guess that's the most important
Yes.
thing. So it's anyway, just adding it there, to when we look at life, there's just two. Is it coming from a place of love, or is it coming from a place of fear?
Yes, exactly.
So, it is strength coming from a place of love.
Yeah, because I remind you that she is wearing a hat that is shaped as an 8, which is the symbol of infinity. And she's wearing here on the hat, on the head, of course. So it's the symbol of I am connected with a higher self. I am connected with infinity. So how could you be more connected with that? How
Yes.
could you find more ways to connect yourself with your higher self without, of course, killing or harming or destroying anybody else or yourself?
Yes. And I guess the killing is not just literal killing too, like the self-criticism.
Yes.
Beating yourself up, like words you say to yourself,
Yeah.
the harshness.
Yeah.
So just be really gentle with yourself. The strength is, I think in Chinese is saying also, the strength, outside is strong, but inside is soft.
Exactly.
There's the softness to
Exactly.
that strength.
Exactly.
Oh, hi, Felix.
Hi, Felix.
So
Hi.
we're ending now. So thank you so much for checking in. We're finishing our session today.
Yes.
And again, feel free to leave us comments. How was the meditation? Maybe you can also share, what observations you made with the card. What was that one message that you want to bring as your own tip of the day? Which is really amazing because, you're creating your own tip of the day, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
And that is also a strength, right? You find your own guidance, you find your own wisdom. It's not just us telling you, but that's a process, finding your own, discovering your own strength. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for Susanna, and then we'll see you tomorrow again at the same time for day 9, 2:30 Thailand time.
Bye. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.